Well, hello, Aquarius. Thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. If you are new, hello, I am Yasmin. If you have not already, please like and subscribe. All right, Aquarius, this is going to be your last reading for 2023. We are going to start off with these cards. This is going to be your root energy. Then we're going to get into the tarot. So let's see what comes out here for you, Aquarius. Okay. You have, wow, wow. This is what's at the bottom. Your first card here is blessings. This is, oh my goodness, Aquarius, crazy, 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 because Aquarius, you guys have been having some amazing energy for the past 6 months. I see two of your cards here. I am just so happy for you. Blessings are going to come in many forms, but this card here says a major life change will bring you great blessings. It tells you to prepare for the unexpected because this is going to be a magical moment. Now, we've mentioned before, we talked about before the blessings that you're going to be experiencing. I like the fact that this is coming out because I also believe it's things that I cannot see. I believe it's things in general that you guys are going to experience in your life that needs to be a surprise. And I just think that it's just an amazing thing for you guys to experience. But we're going to talk about it because we kind of already know, right? Now you have expansion. I'm getting this card for a lot of people, but to have this come out after blessings, it's the tops. This is what it says. You're dissolving your limitations. So things that you feel like you cannot grow in or things that have been very stagnant. It doesn't matter what area in your life. It says, and making great progress and reaching new heights of what is possible. You're going to be able to experience that. See, I love when I can see things that are possibilities and also things that you will experience, which are blessings. I don't believe that this is just mere conjecture, right? We're saying that these are the things that you will be experiencing. You will reach new heights. You will get out of any kind of limitations that have been there that has been keeping you stuck in a box. That is what you will experience. Okay. And part of possibly why you're experiencing it, because even here at the bottom of the deck, you have dominion. You're the master of your domain. Okay. And it's telling you that maybe what you're doing as far as your career, you're really good at it, or you're learning to control your feelings and emotions that no one can control you. No one can manipulate you. That's the dominion, because anytime that comes out, that you possibly will be facing it in 2024 and they will not succeed. Let's get your last card. Now, let me show you what came up from under dominion. I want to show you what was here. I wanted to wait to see what was the third card because they were all turned over. I didn't see it. I've been telling you about a connection. And I knew that that was a part of the blessing that you were going to receive. Now, we're not saying that it's only a connection. I'm not telling you that it's just a connection. It's not just any old connection either. Now, it says someone from your past is returning to your life. Remember, it's up to you if you want to revisit. Can I tell you, for some of you, that this is a past life person? Could it be someone from your past? Yes. 2024 is 2 days away. That does not mean that the person from 2 weeks ago won't call you. They are not caring about the date on your calendar. For some of you, you're going to be experiencing this from somebody. Okay. But I do want the others to see this. I want you guys to see this other portion. This is what we've been talking about for 6 months. We're not talking about just any old connection. That's going to be the title of this. We're not talking about just any old connection. We're talking about something that is true. It says it is safe for you to love and open up your heart again, and there will be an emotional flow. That I knew was a part of the blessing that you were going to experience. Now we're going to go ahead and get into your reading. We're going to see what's going to come out here for you, Aquarius. And we are going to clarify these cards as well. This is for Aquarius. Oh, yeah. Wow. You had, interesting enough, I don't do reversals, but interesting enough, the Eight of Wands was in reverse. And we just talked about how the dissolving of the limitations, right? The opposite of expansion is like constricting, not being able to expand, not being able to move. And it's funny because I don't do reversals, but this is exactly like this, which means there's been periods of time where there has not been any progression in any area of your life. You have not experienced money growth. You're like, what is she talking about? Like, my money been the same for the past 10 years. Okay. You have not been experiencing any dating. So how is there going to be an expansion in my life as far as love? If there's no one to date, I date and they're not even worth my time. So you have been in a place where there has been no progression. There has been no movement. Eight of Wands is in the upright always. I read in the upright. But it is in harmony with the blessings and the expansion. So I'm just not telling you anything. Okay. Here with the Three of Swords, this could be possibly the reason why there's a reconciliation. There could be someone that's going to be coming back into your life who wants to try to fix things, who wants to reconcile things with you, but you were told, not really told, but you were given some type of warning in the beginning of this. What did it say with that dominion? You have control over your own feelings and emotions, and do not let anyone dictate that. It's not on this card, but that's what I'm telling you. Do not let anyone dictate your feelings and emotion. Is this connection real? Can I love you without me feeling like I have to hold back? Because part of this Three of Swords is like, you hurt me. So now this person has to answer to that. You've been hurt to a certain degree for some of you where you're not really opening up to anybody. You just got people that you're talking to on the phone, but you're really not open. You're not really open to people because you keep being reminded of what you've experienced in the past. That is a part of what you are going to be releasing. That is the movement here. Moving past heartache, moving past that. Now, your next card is the Nine of Wands. I will tell you for a fact, someone really does want to come back up in here with the Nine of Wands. Someone almost feels, like they can't be without you. I feel like because the Eight of Wands in this situation was that if I can't get what I want, I'm going to move on. And you actually did it. It hurt you, but you did it. You stood your ground, and it showed this person something. They're like, wait a minute, like I may be replaced. And they could be, because I just don't see one person in your reading. Even though you may have someone from the past here, I actually see somebody new here. Maybe that's the reason why they're coming back. Somebody's ego is bruised. But for some reason, I feel like there's going to be, the true love is going to show by someone's actions, not based on them feeling like they're replaced. But I do feel like you're going to have to make a decision about if you want to go back to someone from the past or if you want to deal with someone new. But true love will find you. I feel like your decision-making skills are going to be on point. You're going to know exactly the person to choose. Ooh, there we go. Nine of Swords. But you gotta trust them too. Somebody is hurting. This is crazy. Somebody really is in pain. I don't know when you walked away or when they may have walked away, but I do see that someone really wants to talk to you. I do feel like there is conversation, whoever you're separated from. I am not going to tell you that this is the end all and be all though, because I see another person. I feel like you're going to have to make your own decisions. Let's talk about your money for a second. Let me just go back to that because, love really is in your reading. Your money is out of control. I mean, when I tell you that is a part of your blessings and the reason why expansion is here, your money is amazing. I mean, I see where you have been at this point where you're like, oh my God, I'm just working, 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 but you're not necessarily getting the type of money that you want. That's going to change. And I kind of want to see how. I feel like there could be something new, could be something that you're adding on, or expansion is adding on. And it also says going to new heights or reaching new heights. So that could be some type of recognition or achievement or whatever. Eight of Wands definitely talks about moving in a different direction or positivity, a positive direction. So that is what's increasing your money. So as far as working career, there is something here that is going to work out in your favor in such a big way because your money is expanding. Your money is just getting larger and larger. And it's going to be different for, every one of you how that's going to happen, but it looks really good. Okay. And I do see with that dominion, it keeps making me feel like you guys are really good at something. When I hear master, it's like you're really good at something that you do. I mean, computers, dancing. I don't know why I'm seeing something with cooking. Okay. Something that you're really, really good at. You guys are going to advance in that area. Okay. And that could be a side hustle that you may do as well. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is go ahead and clarify these cards. We're going to start with the Eight of Wands. This is for Aquarius. You got the Three of Swords. Interesting, coming out with the Eight of Wands. There's a lot of heartbreak here, but you're moving on from that. I wonder if this just happened. Like it feels like you guys have been just disappointed. It's not heartbreak, just dealing with with love life. I can tell you that now. No, you are trying to literally climb out of the hole of like a lot of things that have brought you down, a lot of sad energy here, things that you've expected to occur that did not happen, or people disappointing you. So I do feel like you are overcoming disappointments, or you're moving on from that. So I love that blessings is coming out, but you're in the heart of your reading. It's a lot of heaviness. I'm not gonna lie, you do have a lot of heaviness here. Let's get the Eight of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, and it's because of things that you had to leave behind. A lot of you really had to end things with people. And I do see that you're making a final decision to actually end it. Maybe after this reconciliation. Just because it's here doesn't mean it's going to last forever. Or it just talks about, someone, maybe because it is a past energy. Maybe it just hurt you so much because at the time the person was choosing another person. They were picking somebody else. Or even with the job, they chose another candidate. Whatever it is, it's like you were kind of like, why me? Why couldn't you see me? But again, you're moving on from that energy. Let's go ahead. Let's get the Three of Swords here for Aquarius. Yeah, that was definitely a third party. Wow. Oh my gosh. Yep, Ace of Cups. This was definitely a third party energy. I see vulnerability everywhere in this reading. Yeah, vulnerability, crying, tears everywhere because you have the Queen of Cups and you have the Ace of Cups. This is sad. I mean, some of you are just feeling like you can't work, like you don't feel like working. You're not feeling motivated. Like some of you really have been through some stuff. Somebody that you really, really liked, because you got all emotions here hitting the Three of Swords. Someone that you really liked. You were friends with this person. You developed a rapport with this person. And I'm not saying that it's only dealing with love. For some of you, this is people that you drew close to, somebody that like a friend that you're not even talking to anymore. For others, this could be a mother that just don't understand you or just always criticizing you. But again, it's someone who affects your heart chakra on a deep level with all of these feelings. Okay. So I do see very moody, very emotional, very vulnerable energy right now for some of you. or that could be, something that you're going to experience. Just, it's like a little bloop in time. But I am seeing that. But you'll be able to get over it here with the Three of Swords. Let's go ahead. Let's get the Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands. And reconciliation isn't just love either. I got to keep saying this is not just about love. I'm telling you, it's not. Who were you close to? A sibling, a family, anybody, a family member or a friend, somebody who you feel really did something that hurt you to your very core. Okay? But it does look like somebody's trying to make up for it. Now that I do see. Let's get the Nine of Wands. Six of Pentacles. You got the Six of Pentacles. You have the Sun card and you have the Fool card here. Oh my goodness, this is crazy. Like I said before, you got some decisions to make. If this is love, you have some decisions to make. I'm not saying that you don't have a decision to forgive somebody, right? Or to have a conversation. You can pick up the phone or you don't, but that's not really what this is about. To me, when it comes down to this energy, this is like, do I start anew or do I go back with the person from the past? And I'm telling you, I see somebody is feeling devastated. Because that's why that Nine of Swords is there. That is not just you. This is you because there's new beginnings, and you got to start all over and all that other stuff. But this is really about something that ended, and reality is hitting for you and that person, mostly for that person, because I just don't think that they thought that you would be out of their life. But I really do see here that there is going to be happy times in the future, though. Even though the Nine of Wands talks about you've been bruised up, bumped and bruised, and people have hurt you, you're still standing. And look at the future that's coming in. You got the Fool card and the Sun. This is what you have to look forward to. Healing in all areas, actually. So if you haven't been feeling well, if your money has not been right, if you have been in a job where they didn't appreciate you, and you feel like you should be recognized for the work that you do. You're working 12 hours a day and your boss don't appreciate you. There's going to be another opportunity here for you. Whatever has been hitting your ego, Sun is an ego. And you have a healthy ego. You're basically saying enough is enough with the Nine of Wands. I deserve this pay. I deserve to be happy. I deserve to have this type of relationship. And so you are taking it. That's the reason why the Eight of Wands is there. It's hurting other people. If you're a good worker and you decide to leave your job, well, whose fault is it that they didn't show you appreciation when you were there? Whose fault is it that when you're in a relationship that they didn't show you appreciation before you left? You see what I'm saying? It doesn't matter what situation it is. This is saying what you're doing. You're taking a stand because enough is enough. And because you did that, the Sun card and the Fool card came out. Okay? The universe is saying there's something that you're going to be receiving or something that's going to be given to you. And I see you taking it because now you're really climbing out of whatever hole you were in. These are the people that's holding you back. Look at her climbing up out of here. What good is her being in that hole when everybody else is watching you suffer? You see the reason why the Nine of Wands is needed for this particular sign, because at one point there was no healing, there was no support. You'd had to do everything on your own. They just watched you fall, pretending that they didn't see. People at your job, especially your bosses, they're good at that shit. Oh, I know they're a good worker, but I'm only going to give you about a good 12-cent raise. And they know that they can afford more. It's the same thing when you're in relationships. The person see you are working hard as you can to make something work, but they neglect it. They were all taught. That's how they kept you there. They kept you there because they kept on making promises that they didn't keep. And for you, like I said, you're saying enough is enough. So that's the reason why the Fool card is there, because there's going to be a new beginning for you. That's a part of your expansion, and you will receive blessings because of that. Let's get the Nine of Swords here for Aquarius. Thank you. Oh my gosh, you got the Emperor. You got the Eight of Cups and you got the Seven of Swords. Didn't I say that that Nine of Swords was that person? You really do have some tough decisions to make in 2024. Your love story is going to be between two. It is going to be very challenging. I'm not going to say it's not, because you have someone here. I'm sorry. Like, you're trying to choose the best option, but somebody is making it very difficult for you to be clear about who you should choose. As far as love, that's what I'm saying, because I'm sorry, that reconciliation came out before that true love. And I mean, if this person is willing to fight for you and to show you that they want to be with you, yeah, but I kind of see that whoever you're separated from, all they do is work. That's all they do, because again, like I said, they're not finding really any happiness without you. So it's like, oh, the only thing I can do is work. But they keep trying to tell you they want to see you, and they're sending messages. And if they're not, they will be. I miss you. I want to see you. I want to see you. And you're going to have to figure out if this is what you want. I'm telling you right now, that's what you're going to be faced with. Now, as far as work and career, there's expansion. And this is a heavy energy on everybody, because Capricorn is going to be a major, especially Saturn. We're going to be in a Saturn year. That means work and responsibility is going to be the number one thing for most people, especially Capricorns and Aquarius. And I see this in your reading right now. You got the money, honey. Let me tell you, because I see you buying some stuff that you ain't never been able to buy. But your anxiety is through the roof. I've told that to one other sign, because it's true. Your anxiety is through the roof. You're like, oh my God. Like, okay, this deadline, I got to do this. And my boss is relying on this, and my boss is relying on that. This is why it says you have full control. Do not get out of balance with that. This is really not a balance. This is stay calm. It literally says that. That's so funny. I didn't even see that. Stay calm, Aquarius, because that's where you're going to be. You got the Emperor hitting the Nine of Swords. You got heavy responsibility. Your money is off the chain, but you have a heavy responsibility. You're going to have to stay calm. You're going to have to stay level-headed. The money looks good, but you are going to be experiencing some stress. But I love the fact that you got blessings, expansion, and love in your reading, true love as well. So this year is going to be very fiery for you, very active, okay? So this is what I have for you here, Aquarius. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. And again, if you guys are new, please like and subscribe, hit that notification bell. If you guys are interested in a personal reading, all of that is below. I will see you guys most likely back on the 3rd or the 4th, okay? But I will be doing lives, cash apps for the next 2 days if you're interested. All right, see you guys later. Have a good weekend. Have a good New Year's. Be safe. Talk to you later. Bye.